It's going to be a long day for you.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 71 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. It usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 73 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing right, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
And again, it's Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
The score is 21-14. Mason Crosby, the kickoff
after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now Pollard. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He'll buy some time right, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here's Irvin to return. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time. A drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Looking deep for Adams. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Nothing less, baby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 75 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. The touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now Pollard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Woo, let's go, let's go!
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. That's going to be caught. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers eluding the pressure, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
At the Packers' 41-yard line.
They'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just a flex Guess I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Hey, could count on my power, and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Bart, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
On play action, Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. C.D. Lamb, 40 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 29, Brady escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Flushed out right. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the bucket.
Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, Sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bucs' 24-yard line.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Try again after the sack. Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Brady now on 1st down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Brady now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now Brady rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 46 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Buccaneers 7.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? to be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now Prescott. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there was some...
And that's caught inside the 35.
Always a pleasure.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller. 76 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdowns. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
And it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Here we go! Here we go!
Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Anthony Brown on the tackle. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And he's got room. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Buccaneers 21. Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Brady. He's got Evans. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing on first down is Brady. Man open left side is Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
First down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Flushed out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski. Final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Buccaneers 28. Bradley Pinion.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Come on now, let's go. Stay in your lanes and give out some help. Look out. Stop him early.
Stop him. Lock the return. Let's make a deal.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On first down, Brady. Flush to his right. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be an even bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Elliott They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On the counter, Elliott. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6. At the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Good catch.
Any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And a Buccaneer first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
28.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady.
Nothing.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after it one more time.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he holds it in for a Buccaneers.
Ah, but these niggas stupid, bro. They stupid as fuck. I set y'all ass up. I knew he was doing it.
Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air. Because right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
You gotta slow down.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Taken about 7 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
I'm talking about Keon. We gotta scope. Mama always leaving you in here.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to
feed that man, bro.
Pumping his team up,
Feed him.
and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly.
Come on, man.
To make sure you hit it just right.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes
Fucking ball out, man. They keep going. Okay. Okay.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example.
Okay.
Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open.
Okay.
No, not enough time. They hit him.
I'm not talking
That
about
incompletion. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up the first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Blitz me again.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And this is
Oh, that was lucky. Oh, yeah, that was lucky like
He'll be taken down, but not before he works
Oh, I'll be
50. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into
Leave Zeke back there, man. Zeke, you ain't got to go out no route. You need you to block this.
46 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their
Oh, man, this dude on quick. I like the fight, though, man. But God damn. I'm right there. I slip up. That should have been a pick.
Takes this about
That should have been motherfucking pick.
They'll just sit on this one as their drive will start.
Alright, let's see what we got. What we got?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On 1st and 10, Brady eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off.
Do your fucking job, man. Do your job, dude.
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're
cut it out now.
inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it.
Huh?
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Going deep.
Oh, that's big pick. Man, fuck! Damn, man. I misjudged that big. They ain't Tom Brady throwing that big. Aaron Rodgers throwing picks like a motherfucker on that shit. Damn. John Lewis, slow ass. I'm about to move you.
I'm excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that
big-time
strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Ah, you fucking dude here, bro.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that great with your offensive unit.
Man, come on, yo.
They've got all their
Don't do me
timeouts,
that.
so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need, and put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Here's Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines.
And now off to the races to the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 53 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 52.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that would be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brady to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Rashard Robinson with a pick. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that
I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. The best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. You was a leader, but that ain't a parent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, I'm a air in the sea. I feel just like the cheetah prince, and I'm an heir to the sea. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's sauce, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man to steal it. Ain't walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Think you need me, man. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this lose to the freshman, they ain't half the man as well. Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him shaking this, so we just ran in the spot. And now we spin the block around, it's like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him shaking this, so we just ran in the spot. And now we spin the block around, it's like the hell in the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. But they're mad, they don't wanna bust, so they pull each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but I need myself tattoo. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car with dash. And shake a pick to the mall. You went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma pour that cash to my money. You know what?
Oh, God. Drink. Wow.
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pacer.
You must cut that up, big.
Places, full of plans like the dope place. And if we was with the whole squad, are you ready to talk? Yeah, man, you better be on it.
I didn't know you had. I was looking for that understood hot dog.
If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot.
Man, I don't think I'm gonna win.
Masterpiece, body. I don't know no.
You heard me? I ain't even win the Yeezys. I ain't win the Yeezys. I ain't win the fours. I mean the threes I put in for today. I ain't win none of them. That's why I'm like, I know I'm starting to believe you ain't spending a lot of money on the PlayStation.
I don't want punching the wild nonsense. You got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse doesn't reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones when it fell out of Dow Jones. When you look at my pocket, look at the flex. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess. It's all a finesse. Boy, you stop it quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body. Hey, I don't know no, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm everywhere. Baby, I know we coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me low, bro, I got mileage on me. Walked there with the whole team, and we riding on it. More action and no talk, so we quiet on it. Walked there with the whole team, and we riding on it.
Social media with your makeup on? Huh? Oh, see, Bird? She already got it. They ain't gonna let him out though.
Oh, look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on.
Must be. That's why she put the demon face.
My moves make 'em run them up.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up.
She got a birthday at a weird time. I won't go home. I miss home.
Shake it like you don't care. Shake it up everywhere. And I can pay the cakes by the pound. But the whistle was the love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that.
Huh?
Touchdown